LEGO has a total of 23 games available to play on the PS5 with a platinum trophy inside. And I have only completed 6 of these so far because I have just been playing them for fun here and there. But I am now going to make it my goal to platinum every single LEGO game right here before we hit 500k on YouTube. So if you want to make me speedrun these even more, then drop a like and subscribe right now. Okay, so the first game I decided to do for this challenge is the LEGO Movie game. It features a total of 49 trophies including the platinum. This is one of, if not the fastest platinum trophies for a LEGO game, by the way. Primarily because it only has 15 short levels and not very many characters to get, making it a lot simpler. And also there is only 70 gold bricks total, which is monumentally less challenging than other games like LEGO Batman 3, which has 250. And since the LEGO Movie game is based off of the LEGO Movie, of course, it quite literally plays the movie as cutscenes inside. Now, I love the TT Game Studio, but like, come on, man. You guys definitely enjoyed that break here, I can tell. Also, I really hope this doesn't copyright strike me for showing these clips. Mostly because PlayStation loves to remind me every time that the recording has stopped. Someone please tell me how to turn this off in settings. I can't handle it. Anyways, this first mission has you trying to escape from President Business. He tries to send lots of different things to kill you, including his horribly built robots. Must have been an Apple product. But the way you attempt to beat him is by using the Master Builder feature, which some characters have, that lets them fly around these green objects and just build something. And I guess that did nothing because a cutscene just plays again and President Business waltzes over to the Craggle and takes it. Vitruvius, who is the old dude, also then goes full-on prophecy mode, spitting out nonsense until he got kicked off of the edge. May he rest in peace. You then get the first story mode trophy. And you also then get to see Emmett's beginning of this game, who is the main character you play as, which we all obviously know that. The first mission just has you building lots of things using this actual LEGO building minigame. And I did the first one in one try, which was extremely easy, and they gave me a trophy for not picking the wrong option. We then destroyed some person's house that unfortunately was in the middle of our construction area. What an idiot. Also, we got to have a dance party, and I think I already hear the voices returning. Anyways, that was essentially it for the day's work. And heading out, Emmett lost his info card or something, which leads him to this big old hole in the ground, and you see an emo girl just chilling down there. We then fell in love. Relatable. That's what I'm saying. You also fall down the hole, which seems like it's infinite, and we might actually reach China at this point. But once you find the bottom, there is this red thing at the end of the room, and it's called the Piece of Resistance, which is what can stop the Craggle President Business has from destroying us all. So of course we touched it, since touching things is my favorite pastime. Sadly, Emmett then had a schizophrenic episode, and maybe a stroke also. But we got a trophy, so hopefully he will be okay. Next mission, you wake up and are being interrogated by the bad cop, good cop guy. Also, the Piece of Resistance is now stuck to our back, so at least we'll never be alone. A bit later, the emo girl shows up to save us from the torture. Now, this is the beginning of a great love story, I can already tell. So this level has you just trying to escape the prison pretty much. There's a super cool section on the highway though, and you get to destroy a lot of cars, which is always fun. But after the carnage ends, we got another trophy. We then fell through the floor, or world, again. However, this time it was on purpose, and it leads to the old Wild West. And we are here to find Vitruvius, who is that same old guy from the beginning, because apparently he recovered from his death. You find him in the saloon, of course, as all old men with regrets reside. And after he runs right into a wall, you get another trophy. Sadly, the cops already found us, and we then get to begin one of the most annoying levels in this game. The entire level, you are literally just trying to escape from the police, but it's like shockingly long. Sadly, that's not what she said. Anyways, you end the chase with all the police officers just falling off the edge of a mountain. Happens to the best of us. Oh, and actually the chase isn't over because it picks up again on this train. But as we all know, any good game needs to have a train mission, so this is allowed. Also, it ends with more destruction, but Batman shows up for God knows what reason. Oh wait, Batman is dating the emo girl. Now that's, are you The next level has us trying to get into Cloud Cuckoo Land, which is home to various happy creatures. I can't wait for them to find out about suffering. Before that though, you are here just to get to this meeting location to talk to all the master builders in the universe and devise a plan to stop President Business. Emmett is sadly afraid of public speaking though, and we got a trophy after the level ended. Next level picks up right where we left off. Emmett ends up giving a very good speech, but sadly it's all ruined when the cops show up again. I truly understand why everyone hates 12 now. Sadly, we then got another mission just full of running from the cops, and I'm starting to resent this story already. One fun thing that did happen though is you got to play as the kitty character and go full on rage mode, just eating people. Low-key, this was epic, and if you kill 20 enemies with her rage power, you also get a trophy. And then the level basically ended with another. We are then tasked with building a massive submarine to escape the cops underwater on the next level. I absolutely hated this, by the way, it was awful. But once we built it, the trophy popped for the end of the level. Now obviously a submarine built in under 30 minutes isn't great, so ours ended up breaking almost immediately. trophy. And we then spend the next level just searching around in the water for the objective, which for some reason I just could not find, and it was pissing me off. Like, I'm a little bit embarrassed to admit it, but the Lego Movie video game had me lost. It was bad. Also, the submarine just blew up and we were all confirmed dead, which then the level ended with a trophy. Apparently this pirate dude ended up saving us though, and we are now on his ship in the next level. Now this level was also horrible because I didn't know what to do, but it is honestly a skill issue, so I won't complain. So the first part just has you find 5 of the building pieces until you can then build whatever the hell this is. You then take that vehicle all the way to President Business's tower, and you then just kill enemies for a while until breaking through this silver door, which then opens up to the final room of the tower, and you have to get past a bunch of lasers here. Now I actually don't know why we did this because the room is empty, but we did it, and then got a trophy after the level ends. Next you play as Emmett and the emo girl and are trying to sneak into other parts of the tower using robot disguises. While here you have to build a thing again, and after I built the thing, I got a trophy for building all the things available to build. Oh yeah, and dance battle also. Anyways, this level isn't over, and the second part has you trying to get past a ton of security and crap until making it to a room full of imprisoned master builders. While here we also failed and got captured, so that's unfortunate, but we got a trophy. Anyways, we are at the final levels of the game now, and in order to save everyone, Emmett chucks himself off of a building with a battery connected to the prison's power. And just in the nick of time, he dies and saves everyone. What a hero. You then play as the emo girl and friends. This level has you taking over a film studio to release a message to the citizens of the world that President Business is about to kill us all. Not gonna lie, I also got very lost in this mission, but it's a skill issue. I'm not gonna complain. It did have a second part though, where you had to build a spaceship to escape the tower. While doing this, I played as the big pirate guy and killed enough enemies for a trophy. You then get the spaceship built and jet on out without dying, which then ends the level and we got another trophy. Oh, and apparently Emmett didn't die. He just got his swagger back. And the next level has us and a fireman trying to also not die to fire. But I ended up playing as the fireman and tried to master build with him. He can't, so I got a trophy and also endless feelings of failure. Anyways, this level was shockingly boring and literally nothing happened, so yeah, we finished it and got a trophy. The next level, however, you got to play as this giant mech suit, and it was actually awesome. Some would even say everything is awesome, just like how awesome this awesome trophy is. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Oh my god! That level also was extremely short and was literally just setting up the final level, which is sort of dumb, but you know, we got the little trophy. So now it's the final level, and it is of course a big old fight with Lord Business. I guess that's his name now. You pretty much just take out his little minions here and there and then shoot out the gold bricks on his sides. And once you get them all, you evidently beat his balls in. And then the game pretty much ends after some more cutscenes. Now it's time to go and clean up the game, which doesn't take too long at all. The first trophy I did was on the first free play level, and I had to become Lord Business for a collectible, which once you use this little special thing on the floor one time, it gives you the trophy for doing that. So I then ended up getting 0 more trophies until finishing up the 100% collectibles for each level. Also, my recordings for these final trophies are like super messed up, so I'm just gonna apologize right now. But here's all the collectible trophies that popped. I then went to the bonus room and did that, also doing all of the building instructions we just got from the collectibles grind. And once you finish every single one, there is 15 total, you get a trophy. Okay, so now it's time for the actually fun cleanup section of the game. The last real objective is to get all the red bricks, since that is, I guess, a collectible, but I don't really see it as one since those things help you get studs and stuff. So it's more of just a friend with benefit. But while doing this, I stopped to buy characters once I had some racks on me. Girl, let me treat you right. Anyways, I bought all these characters pretty easily and got both the trophies. About 30 minutes later, after those trophies popped, I ended up getting all the red bricks in the game and received 2 more trophies. One for all the red bricks, of course, and another for 100% completion. Honestly, my opinions about this game's enjoyment level put to the side, this was legitimately one of the easiest 100% Lego games ever. Next trophy gotten is done by cragalizing 10 enemies, which is just done by killing them with Lord Business. I then also reached 1 billion studs, which sounds like a lot, but with the multiple thousand multiplier we have, that makes it super easy. Speaking of kill trophies, I then killed 30 enemies using Emmett's Wild West outfit in free play, and I then put on the Lady Liberty character to do another trophy and got a trophy just for wearing her. I then used her firepower to light a fire for another. My next trophy was then done with Benny and his hacking minigame. These were used a lot throughout the game to open up objectives for us to do, but I never once gathered all the studs in a single one of them, so I had to go back and do that, of course. I then killed 20 enemies using another sheriff guy, but he was a robot this time, so he stays hard if you know what I mean. I also have to now go replay both of those dance move sections and get a score of 21 awesome on each. Awesome is the rating you get when you time the hit perfectly on the buttons, and I literally failed this so many times by only one that it made me mad. There was then a weird trophy which you had to switch from old guy to old guy as a ghost, and it's done with the character menu actually, not just swapping characters. Low-key, that was kind of weird, but I did it. I also then murdered Emmett with a robot skeleton's laser. Fun times. And switched from good cop to bad cop in 3 seconds. Being bipolar sucks. It's awesome. I also kicked the chair as bad cop. I then headed back to level 1 to replay that dance party thing, and I actually did it first try since I've suffered enough today and have mastered everything, including baiting. I also randomized the character, which is always the most useful thing in these games. I then destroyed the invisible jet. May it rest in peace. Let Benny build his spaceship since it brings him orgasmic relief, and also used the Craggle to shoot Ma and Pa Cop. A true tragic ending. And then the Platinum Trophy popped. So that was the LEGO Movie Platinum Trophy. I want to apologize for the horrible FPS recordings. I honestly don't know why it does that, but it's just not good. I seriously don't know what's wrong. So yeah, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you guys in the next video.